Well, also celebrating a win today is Liberal Wayne Long, a member of Parliament since 2015. He handily won his seat again, securing nearly 58% of the vote. So Wayne Long will be returning to Parliament as MP for the riding of St. John Kanapicasis. Wayne Long joins us right now. Wayne, good to see you. Thank you for being here.
Good to see you again, Michael. Thanks for having me on.
So listen, you were one of the first in the Liberal caucus to call on Justin Trudeau to step down as leader. And at the time, many Atlantic Liberals were essentially worried about their electability under a Trudeau banner. Do you feel vindicated now that you've been reelected?
No question. I mean, obviously it was lonely. You know, I was like that guy at the end of June that was running to a fight and turned around and there was nobody behind me. But you know what? One by one, colleagues came on. It was the right decision. We did what we had to do. And look at us now. I mean, I think if you really look at the polling and look at the seat projections 4, 5, 6 months ago, we could have been decimated, you know, really down to 25 to 35 seats. And I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there today saying, well, you didn't quite make a majority and you're probably disappointed. Well, you know what? A turnaround like that, I think, is one of the greatest turnarounds, one of the greatest comebacks in Canadian political history. So I think it was a great night for our party, a great night for the country. And we're going to not just lead with words, we're going to lead with action now. We're going to get some stuff done.
Well, you know, to that, and I think it's worthwhile noting that you and I are pre-recording this conversation before we know what the final numbers are at 6 p.m. Eastern time. So still tracking that, still shy of majority for Liberals at this moment in time. But you talk about moving quickly and getting things done. How quickly can we expect to get things done under Mark Carney's banner when right now the calculus looks like even if it is a majority, will be a very slim majority to get things done in the House of Commons?
I think that there's going to be consensus across all parties. I mean, we're in a different time. I think everything that we've done needs to be looked at again. I think everything's on the table, from energy corridors to, you know, maybe another CANDU reactor in New Brunswick to dropping inter-provincial trade barriers. We need to really look at everything. We're in a new era. I mean, we see the chaos happening daily to the south of us, and I think it's urgent, and I think you're going to see a lot of us working across all party lines to build a Team Canada approach and get some major projects done. I mean, I have absolute confidence that Mark Carney, he said, build, baby, build. I trust him, I believe him, and I think it's time for action. We need to re-examine our country from coast to coast to coast. There's no question there's divisions in our country, but I think that we heal those divisions by actions, not words. So I'm ready to roll up the sleeves and get to work.
How possible is that, though? You know, because things are going to change in this new parliament, but based on the last year and a half, 2 years in the House of Commons, it's very partisan, very much bickering. There wasn't a lot of getting along or finding consensus. How possible is that scenario that you kind of imagine for the House of Commons?
I think it's very possible. I think one of the main problems that we had with working together lost his seat last night, Pierre Poilievre. So I think there's going to be really a new page turned. I think everybody is seized with the urgency, and I'm certainly expecting to work with all the parties to do what's best for Canada. I mean, our sovereignty is at risk. Our economy is being threatened. We see the chaos happening daily to the south of us. And I think you're going to see a new era of cooperation. That's certainly my expectation.
Now, you did not hesitate to be critical of Prime Minister Trudeau, and I'm quickly running out of time, but I want to ask, now that you have Prime Minister Carney, will you be equally forthright if and when you think he needs to be corrected?
Absolutely. I'm not changing how I operate. I think our country, I think our party, and I think our democracy is much, much stronger when members of Parliament can actually speak truth to power, speak their minds, represent their constituents. That makes for a better government.
Wayne Long, congratulations on your win last night. I always appreciate the time. Thank you for this.
Thank you for having me on.